Master. Hello, hello. Master Wu. Hello, hello. Happy Saturday. Hi, Fear. Hello. I'm wiping things and prepping things for what I'm making today. And what I'm making today is a lemon pie. I'm good, thank you. Hello, not gonna stay long because I'm leaving for party in 30 minutes. Nice. Enjoy your party, Vilius, and happy birthday again. You had an awesome day? You had an awesome day? Um, I need butter. Hi, Black! I need butter, I need butter. How are your friends today? How are you today? You gonna listen for ASMR? Okay, thank you. I appreciate. Excited for Canada? Yeah, really excited. I cannot wait. In a month, I'm gonna be on my way to Canada. So yeah, I am excited. I need to take a bit out of this. Today, I spent time with my family a bit because today we did a celebration for my dad. He passed away in 2018, and we went to the church. The priest came, and yeah, was like an emotional day today. So I'm a bit like, happy for you. I hope I visit Canada in my lifetime. Vilnius, I've been the same, years and years ago, more than 10 years ago, I was just looking around on the internet to find informations about Canada. At some point, I joined a bunch of forums on Facebook with Romanians that are living in Canada. So, I've always been like some, and look now, became reality. I've been there 2 times. I'm gonna be third time this year, and I'm gonna be for the first time in the summer, so I'm super excited. So don't give up on your dreams. um, if you really want a thing, you can achieve that. It's up to you to, yeah. Hi, Blue. Hello, hello. How are you? Hello. Happy Saturday. Blue. I am reading the book, and I am loving it and loving it more. And I'm watching the movie we saw today. The fifth episode came. We saw it today. We didn't saw it Friday because John worked. There are differences and a lot. So, and I think it's gonna become even more, catchy and interesting while I'm gonna go further in the book. But yeah, I really love it. I installed another app so I can read it because I don't listen to TTS. I am reading with my own eyes, and I was having problems with the previous one because I couldn't enhance the letters, my eyes. But yeah, I really love it, and it's written in an easy way that you can understand. So yeah, nice. I recommend. uh, I'm gonna post a picture on Discord with our table. Nothing too big, just enough for us to have full bellies. I'm happy for you, Vilius. Happy birthday again. Enjoy your time with your friends and family. I watched the fifth last night, trying to figure out where they're going with the storyline as compared to the book. So in the book, I am on the where the mayor is going on the lower levels, and she's meeting the doctor. So I am there now in the book. But yeah, I was telling John about it, and I was telling him that in the book, the wife gave more information. I don't want to ruin it for everyone because maybe other people will read or watch the TV show. Yeah. Good morning, MM. Happy Saturday. But one thing I don't understand, and I was with John on this since we saw the first episode, and now on the fifth, they insist more on that. Why in the world? Some of the explanation, I have it on my own, logic. In the books, the porters are a big part of the story. The TV show barely mentioned them, so I didn't get yet to that part. But I was thinking about them today, and they are related with my thoughts on. So let me tell you. And in the fifth episode, they put emphasis more on the fact that they don't have elevators, and the pact mentioned that they weren't allowed to have a, like that was a law. They weren't supposed to have an elevator or some sort of, and that's really, really, you know, weird, because they had in the end all this technology, everything to sustain life for so many years, but they weren't allowed to put on elevators. And my thought on that is like a society that tries to keep people under strict, control, and by cutting a bit away their freedom and the easiness of traveling up and down, that is control. People not moving a lot, that means that information takes longer to travel. Yeah. And I imposed by the pact are kind of explained as you get more in the story as related in the book. Okay. Yeah. And all these comes from my background, because I see similarities, how they used to control and keep people contained in certain areas, making unable them to travel much. And so I remember, if you own the car, which was like a, almost a miracle to be able to have a car, but few people manage to have a car. Um, on weekends, you were allowed to travel with your car only if you had even or uneven numbers. So certain weekends you couldn't travel because your numbers weren't in a certain way. Yeah. I don't know if you knew these things, but details, people forget about this stuff. But I remember, and I made like a parallel between what was here and the movie. Yeah, I enjoy the movie. I enjoy the book more. So yeah, I'm excited to go start reading again. How are you, my friends, today? Happy Saturday. I hope you have an awesome day so far. And yeah, I hope you enjoy your weekend. And then we're making lemon pie because MM posted the recipe yesterday in Discord or last night, and I thought it's interesting. And even if the recipe mentions no baking, but that just because the pie crust was purchased. In Romania, you cannot do that. We don't have the pie crust baked that you can buy from the store. So I will have to make my own and bake it, and we continue with the rest of the recipe. But it's easy to make, doesn't take long to bake. So it's gonna cool down easy, and yeah, It's gonna be super yummy. So thank you, MM, for the recipe. I'm excited. I changed a few things. I changed a few ingredients, but it's gonna come out good. Also, the TV show does not emphasize the importance of paper. As I recall from reading the books, paper was a very restricting and valuable thing. Yeah, I thought about that when I saw the way the new sheriff in town was managing the papers and stuff, and I thought, paper wouldn't be such a easy thing to produce in that silo. So yeah, I was thinking about that. I was thinking about that. True, true. Guys, watch Silo. Is the fifth episode, or even better, read the books. They're really nice. I started the first one. I'm just dipping my brain in it, but yeah, I really love it. I just ran across it and it was scanning recipes. I haven't tried it, but something close to that recipe, so I haven't tried it, but something close to that recipe, so share it. Thank you. So I will try to make it myself. Of course, I change ingredients. We may gonna make it super super yummy. Yeah. I have here butter that was in the fridge, and I will have to melt it so I can make the crust. I was trying to find a book written by a Romanian, and I was trying to find it in English, but he doesn't have it in English. It's only in Romanian, so yeah. And my mind is like, trying to recall things, and I don't know, the past few days were kind of emotional, full of memories. Do you have certain moments when you feel like invaded more by memories and emotional stuff? Maybe because my dad's celebration was today, I don't know, yeah. But was a really nice celebration today. I spent some time with my grandma, with my mom, with my sister, with Vladut. Oh my goodness, I love Vladut so much. He's so cute. Like all babies around his age, I just want to eat him up. So sweet, good lord. Kids are so sweet. Okay, let me tell you about this crust, what I'm gonna use for it. I know you use a lot of crackers in USA when you're making cheesecakes or pies or stuff like this, but I really, really, really love Biscoff, these sweet caramel cinnamon crackers. And if you haven't tried them, you should, because they're absolutely delicious. So because they are already sweet, as I said, they have caramel in and cinnamon, so they are really really yummy. I'm not gonna add any more sugar. So I have here 2 packs. Each of these has 124 grams, therefore 248 grams, 250 grams of these Lotus Biscoff crackers, sweet, caramelly, cinnamony crackers I'm gonna use, and 85 grams of unsalted butter, and I'm gonna melt this in the microwave. Super super yummy. And combined with these, what I want to do is put this on top so I don't have butter in my microwave. Vilu, so what you have today for your friends and family? What how you what you prepped for them? I also do not recall Judicial as being the big bad guy. IT was the antagonist in the books, especially Bernard. Yeah, Bernard in the first episodes was portrayed like this man that wasn't approachable, and now he's just drinking every day, you know, like really weird stuff. And also the difference in the book, in the first pages, the wife kind of talked and push the public, you know, towards IT, because they were doing stuff over there to maneuver people. So yeah. And in the movie, they didn't explain much who is this guy from Judicial. Like, he was this big guy that no, what was his, you know, like in the movie they didn't talk much about him. On the fifth episode, he talked about himself much, yeah. But in the yeah. Uh, Let me see. Yukian, hello, hello. I'm so nervous. Feels like gonna do driving exam. Why, Vilius? Why are you so nervous? How long since you haven't seen or met your friends? Why are you nervous? My friend's father gonna pick me up soon. We're gonna take pizzas from pizzeria, sushi from sushi place. Also, I have a few bags of chips, nuts, few cheeses, and some smoked meats. I think will be enough. Yeah, definitely will be enough. Don't stress about. They're your friends, you know. They're gonna be there to have fun and stop worrying. Stop worrying. Really was. Stop worrying. Happy birthday to you. Guys, watch Silo. I posted a link in Discord. That judicial car was made up for the TV show. I guess they wanted Common to be badass. Oh. Oh my goodness. And another thing, so there are a bit over 10,000 people over there that are living underground for more than 140 years. Just 10,000, of a bit over 10,000 people. It's such a small community, you know? And yeah, I don't know. It's not real, but it's totally not doable. Like how they control who is marrying who and all that stuff, you know, because they're just 10,000 people. Like, I mean, all of them are just relatives, like cousins, 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 cousins. How they still have 10 fingers and not, you know, what I mean? Um, can you imagine walking from the deep down to the up top? Talk about leg workout? Yeah, I was thinking about that, but probably I will be one of those carrier people going up and down. Probably I will do that, knowing me, you know. I don't know how many levels the silo has. I don't recall if this was mentioned in the movie or in the book. So, guys, it's a world underground, and they live there for 140 years, more than that, underground. And they have they produce their own foods, they have trees, they have everything there except an hierarchy, everything. And they don't have elevators. But you should totally watch the movie or read the book. Ah, so cute. They're in the two crackers wrapped in one packet. So cute. And I need a food processor so we can grind them up, make them powder. And these are plasticky things. Are I have superpower, do you see? What I want to do is I have here some of biscuits that I want to count them up to see, because this one it's already open, so I will use, so I can save 3 of these like these wrapped around, and I will replace them with these. I was already have them, 144 levels, so takes them like days to go from up top to the first level, and imagine how long to go back. Even longer than that. Haha dogs, hello, hello. Guys, coffee. I had 2 coffees today. One when I woke up in the morning. I didn't went today for a run because I knew I don't have time. I didn't want to rush things, and I knew I have to be at church early to meet my mom and my sister. So I didn't went today for a run. I'm gonna go tomorrow. I really miss it, to be honest. Yeah. So I had a coffee before I left, and when I came back home, I made another one because I was like, "Give me coffee." Today, the church felt so tiny. I was there since I was a child, and that church always used to feel and seem so big, giant. And today, when I entered there, it seems so tiny and so small, and I saw so many familiar faces because it's in the neighborhood where I grew up, and I saw so many people that I remember them, and yeah, it was a nice celebration. I only had a small bowl of cereal and 3 small sandwiches. Gotta keep some space for the evening. Yes, you're gonna eat with your family. Hi, Scooby. Hi, how are you? Let's go. The weather here is crazy. It's really hot, but also storms are coming from time to time. Like yesterday during the day, we had a storm with lightnings and thunders. It's super, super humid after that. Last night, while we were watching the movie, again, storm. Today as well was super sunny, really hot, and the storm came right now. It's cloudy and really humid outside. How's your weather? Hi, Zion. Hello, hello. Happy Saturday. The one and only, thank you. How are you? Okay, so first pack went in here. We will grind them up using the food processor. Guys, I'm so excited to go to Canada. Like, you have no idea. I'm like, like so excited. It's gonna be a journey, crazy journey. It's not gonna be an easy trip. I'm gonna have lots of layovers. I'm gonna have to take buses and, you know, yeah. I just hope and pray I'm gonna be there safe and sound, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Right now I'm gonna start counting days backwards because yeah. Buses for what? Because I'm traveling to Canada and I have lots of layovers and I have to change airports at some point, and from one point to another there is no other way than to take buses, few, so yeah. Oh my goodness, look at these. Can you imagine the smell of these caramel and cinnamon? Just imagine that. My kitchen smell like sweet caramel and cinnamon. Just look at these mixture here. Sandy, crumbly, delicious mixture. Yeah, I'm gonna see the kiddo and I'm gonna see John, and I cannot wait. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna pour this mixture here and I'm gonna do the same with the rest of the biscuits or crackers. Carrie, me too. I wanna see Canada. Aww. Oh my goodness, look at this, yummy. Do you see this? Do you see? Ooh.
For the first moose rib.
Yes! Thank you so much, Blue. I think these deserve this. Thank you so much. Thank you. Woohoo! Yes, thank you. Okay, this one too. Coming now. I'm gonna have to open all of these and put them in the food processor. Thank you so much. Yay! Come on. So what I ate today at my mama, after we came back from church, she had pilaf made with duck fat. So super, super, super yummy. Pilaf is rice that you cook with onions, with vegetable, with chicken stock, or she made it with duck. And she also had grilled chicken thighs and grilled pork steak. And I ate some of those, and they were super yummy. And I was really hungry because I left home. I didn't eat anything in the morning, only coffee. And here, when we do these celebrations for the loved one that passed away, we make a dessert with Mr. Design. Nothing wrong with coffee, only breakfast? Yeah, but I was getting hungry at lunchtime. I was hungry. We make a dessert where we boil, how you call it, like wheat, and we boil that, or is like the one that Vilius is cooking all the time or something. It's like wheat, decorticated wheat, you know, doesn't have the bran or anything, just the wheat. And we cook that, we boil it for hours and hours, we add sugar to it, and we add chopped walnuts, and oh my goodness Lord, that's super 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 yummy. So I had a bit of that because yeah, it's like a, I don't know, makes a connection between the wheat, bread, but we make it in a fun, sweet way. We use it in a sweet way, yeah. Our family gets a bottle of whiskey for past ones. No, we don't do that here. We take church red wine because it resembles the blood of Christ and so, but yeah, we don't drink that. Thank you for a short chat. Have to go. Hope you guys have a great Saturday and delicious food too. Stay safe and good luck. Happy birthday, Vilius. Enjoy your day. Enjoy, enjoy. Take pictures. This is farmers in northern Michigan, and almost all were military. It's our way of life. Yeah, it is true. It is true. Okay. Oh my goodness, look at all this packaging. So I'm gonna put this here. But the priest, there are two priests at the church, and they all know the people that are going there all the time, and so, and I don't go there that often. I go there once a year, when it's my dad's celebration, or I don't know if you have any other events, like when Vladutz got baptized, we went there, and so the priests don't know me exactly, like to place me, who am I, you know, if I go that rarely there. I have closer churches where I can go here in my neighborhood where I live now. So both priests were just looking like, who's this person? Like, where? uh, my next funeral is June 5th for grandma, so I got to stock up spicy water till then. I'm ordained and Catholic, even once I don't know, no. I don't know me. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the mic because this is super super loud. Okay, oh my goodness. Guys, caramel, cinnamon, sweet, everything. You need one of these? Yeah, it's really, really nice, and came with this food processor, came with this whisk, and also came with this immersion blender, like really nice. See, I don't know how to show you, like here. See, 3 things in one, and they're not that expensive. You can find them on Amazon. I wanted this to be like really strong motor, and yeah. I use them to break up bone for gardening. What do you mean break up bone? What that means? Like chicken bones, you grind them up and use them like fertilizer in the garden? That's what you're telling me, or it means something else? Okay. You can break up bone to help your garden soil? Really? I have seen other no-bake pie recipes where you make your own crust. I always bake the crust anyway, even though it says you don't have to. I think if you bake it, even if it says you don't have to, when you're gonna serve it, the crust is not gonna be that crumbly. If you don't bake it, when you're gonna slice the no-bake cheesecake or pie, the crust will crumble a lot. And we love here cakes, desserts, where the slices are really nice looking and perfect cut and, you know, pristine looking in the plate. We don't like things that are crumbly and the mesh over there, you mush that you don't know what's in the plate. So that's why I'm gonna bake this one too. It's called bone meal, very good for plants, anything in the dirt. But what type of bones you grind up? Chickens that I imagine they are really soft, and maybe fish bones. Do you bake them before? Do you dry them up by baking them, or that's really nice. Beef or pork or breast chicken is the but you need a really strong food processor to pulverize beef bones and pork bones. I have found that crust crumbles and looks like mush when you slice the pie. Any bones? And no, just process them and drop them in. But they are really hard. How you, what thing you have? Like an industrial, I imagine, I don't know. I saw I saw a homestead video on YouTube. I'm watching a few because I don't know, makes me calm down, and I enjoy watching those videos. A guy came with a like a machine type of thing that he was driving, and that machine went into a tree like this. The tree went like this. The machine ate the tree, and behind left only like crumbles up the whole tree. Like the machine came, poop, ate the tree, and just like what? What magic is that? Tree skim, chips, instant, for real, the whole tree. And it was like a pear that said that pear smells really bad and attracts flies. Like, what? Pear tree that bad? We don't have that here. But yeah, the guy said that was getting rid of them because they make some flowers or something that they smell really bad and attract all the flies. You have one for smaller tree? Needed for farms? That thing, I was like, I was imagining myself what I was, you know, like connect steel loader. Like, wow, I never saw one of those before. Yeah. Stupid thing stays broken and costs $35,000. Oh my goodness, Lord, that's a lot of money. But I imagine, I don't know, can break super easy because to eat like that, a whole tree, and was just nothing behind, just wood chips. Like, what? Okay, I'm gonna pour this over. And I told you I'm not gonna add sugar. These are sweet, sweet caramel cinnamon. Okay, and I mix it like this with my knife. The average chainsaw uses one blade and two chains a year. One of mine uses 5 blades and 10 chains a year. Some of the machines they use now to cut trees is insane, almost like mowing grass. No wonder in Amazon rainforest is disappearing. Yeah, true, blue, true. But I grow the trees, I fell for wood. If need apple wood for smoking, I'll take one tree and plant two more. Oh, nice. Yeah, plant trees back, okay? Don't just take. Don't just take. Okay, and I'm gonna preheat these. Yeah, I saw when we were in Scotland, bunch of the forest was like this, like you could see clearly a whole hill was just like cut everything, like really crazy. And it's the same here in Romania. Yeah, lots of forests disappeared. I think you can find maps online and you can compare like how it was 10 years ago, how it was 20 years ago, and clearly you can see that the forests are just like getting sparse and sparse. When you use the land to survive, the rule should always be take only what you need and give it back when you're done. Attacked by ads. Oh my goodness. Mr. Design. Okay. And I'm gonna put this here. Like there are 5 adults and 5 kids here today for the weekend, so tonight I will catch only what I need for fish. Nice. Yeah. I'm just gonna ignore. I don't even, you know. Some just need to grow up some brain cells, some respect, some. We have here a saying, I said this before. When people talk about respect, we say that you need to have the 7 years from home, not from school, because in the first 7 years of life, you are raised by parents, grandparents, close family members, and the whole life of yours reflect how you've been raised in those first 7 years. Those 7 years from your first, life are gonna define your basic education for the whole life. How you enter in a room and you say hello, how you enter in a room and you take your hat off, how many how things, So, yep. I once saw a satellite image of Hispaniola. The deforestation of the Haiti side was so severe you could actually make out the border with the Dominican Republic. Crazy. I was out of my house by 16, in the military by 18. Well, I screwed. Then I was raised by the Marine and went to the Air Force. I was a morning nerd. How about you? I was watching and listening today while I was doing my stuff around the house, an interview about a Romanian that actually wrote a book, and I was trying to find his book in English, but I couldn't. He only has it in Romanian. And this Romanian managed to win 3 times one of the most hard ultra marathon in the world, and it's called Arctic Ultra. It's in Canada and it's during winter, and at the Arctic Circle, and not many people manage to do that. He managed to do this, to win that race 3 times, and is not in any case easy because the temperatures up there are like crazy, insanely low. He came back with, really big, like, how you say, like frost bites, like really, But he wrote a book because about his uprising, and it's really hard to understand and imagine. It's like he had like a Spartan life, with parents that used to use their kids almost like slaves, and I know this happened in USA as well, because the times were really harsh, not much food to provide for your kids, and you had to teach them to be, strong in a way. But yeah. And my dream is to live in Alaska. You gotta run naked through the snow and ice. No, not naked, but whatever you have on is never enough. Like whatever you have on, it's not enough. He said it. In order to eat in those temperatures, that was like minus the wind chill at some point was like minus 60 something Celsius. He had to, they also carry a sled, so they don't just run themselves with their own body. They also have to carry a sled with belongings, with food, clothes, blankets, or whatever. And to heat up food, they had to take it from the sled, and imagining those freezing, put it underneath the clothes, close to their body, will take like 5 hours to warm up a bit, like body temperature. And by the time you take it out to eat it, it's just frozen. Like he said it, he took his glasses at some point, and he realized that he cannot close his eyes anymore because the tears in the eyes were freezed up. Like, what the fruit loop? But it's a dying breed. Those who can survive through, but people live there. This is my like question. Why to go live there in those harsh conditions, and how do you live there? Like, it's insane because days are like 5 hours, and yeah, it's something. I feel today kids are for a rough time because it's too soft. Keep in mind, this is just my opinion, but with that coming, depends of the region, depends on many things. We cannot, you know. Hi Buzzing Ranger, happy Saturday. Hi Waka Waka. See, this is why I don't leave my house. Okay, I'm gonna put this in the oven now. Look how lovely this looks. And smells super, super, super good. Super good smells. Like, whoo. I'm gonna put this in the oven for 10 minutes. So this guy grew up in a family in a rural area here, really harsh family, and he did lots of jobs that these days are not, and back then either, were suitable for a kid. And he ended up in many bad situations because parents didn't try to understand him. Yeah, he ended up in prison. He escaped 2 times or 3 times. They caught him twice. And he managed to change his life with the help of his brother. And I listen interviews with him, and yeah, it's important to choose good your friends and people with whom you hang around, because that can change your life in good or bad. So if parents should teach kids something in life, is to teach them to choose better friends. With family, you're just born with your family, you cannot choose your family, yeah, you know. But friends, good Lord, choose wise your friends. It's difficult to instill the knowledge of survival in younger people. Hi Tabukin, hello, hello. I've read a story once about the Yukon. The person kept their sourdough starter inside the furs and next to their skin to keep it alive. It was fiction, so I don't know if that's an actual thing to do. From what I read about sourdough, people keeps it in flour. Like they don't preserve it like we do today in the jar at room temperature, feed it every day. On longer journeys, they knead it with a lot of flour, and they make it like really, really hard ball of flour, and they put it in the middle of a bag or sack with flour, and this is how they travel with it. The flour will just preserve it. it will harden the outside of that, but the inside will remain some type of, will still keep some type of moisture. And yeah, from what I read, this is how they used to travel with it. I'm not sure, who knows, maybe in Yukon, I don't know about temperatures up there, so yeah, might be true, can be true. You can choose to let your family define you or pass them up. Um, yeah, you need to have a certain um, wisdom, even as a child, and to choose to carry on the good from a family, and because not all that your family has is good, not all the habits, not all the, so you have to choose wisely what you want to carry on and what you want to be, as a person yourself. Even if I told you about the education in the first 7 years of life will define you as a person, uh, but still you can choose. uh, you'll be judged by the company you keep. True, that is true. Yeah, that is true. And you can end up in bad situation if you just hang around with the wrong people and not actually take part in bad stuff, but just the association, can make you bad in society view. Crawls on 4 and goes up a tree to howl to the moon. Survival mode activated. It's just good to know how to hunt fish and be resourceful. My grandma used to be a tank commander and taught me a lot of lessons of life. Yeah, it's good. It's good to be able to provide for yourself in this type of situation. I do not judge. It is true. We do not judge. We do not judge, but we judge somehow. When you see a kid that is doing something, you say, he could have done better. He's not okay what he's doing. So that is still like judgment in a way. One thing, you cannot help everyone. So you have to let people make their own choices. I'm not in a position to judge. I'm just me, and I'm barely good at that. But you can observe. You have that thought, man, I would have got smacked for that. Oh my goodness. Let's put this in the oven. True. True. Like 10 minutes, something like that. Sorry, I'm not sure on the conversation. I just got here. You good, Tabuking. You good. I feel the same and I like to live as I was taught. You are not better than anyone else, but you are just as good. True. True, MM. You're good, you're good. I remember when I was a kid, parents didn't ask for our opinion as a kid, They will never ask us, hey, do you want to go there? Hey, do you want to do that? And I'm not talking about serious things, because for sure on those were consulted. But even in small stuff, like my mom had just one sister, and either my mom's sister with her family will come to us for a weekend. Either us will go to them for the weekend. But when my mom was saying this, tomorrow we go to my sister, we didn't have any, saying into this. Like, Ma, I don't want to go. I want to stay home. I want to watch TV. I want to, like, what? My mom was like the commander of the troops. Then try to act normal. Yeah, you're normal. Act normal. Being bad is fun though. I'm still. What? Anonymous, what's going on? Thank you. I was like, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, I need to write names. Thank you. What? Who's Anonymous? Gifted Tabu King, Buzzing, Mr. Design. Thank you so much. Thank you. Who's Anonymous? I will go back and read. So yeah, my mom was like, commander of troops. Like, Mom say, we're going there. Everyone was going there. um, where I left. Thanks so much. I don't want to do this, but that's nice. But I don't have a choice. Yeah, true. Thank you, Anonymous. Sugar daddy status. Yeah. And guys, my mom was like legit crazy. Like, back in days, we didn't had phones or stuff to see the schedule of the train or something like that. So we used to have like books with all the trains in the country, and you used to open that, find the timeline when you want to travel and so on. And my mom would say, okay, we take this train. And we were almost in the train station, like close, and we could, if we ran, we could almost catch the earlier train than the one that she said that we're gonna took. And good lord, like the race of life was for that, so we can catch the train, like with everything, because mom wasn't traveling light. Like, no, we used to go with food as well. Like, you going to family, so you go with food as well. So she was chasing us to the train station, running so we can catch the earlier train, because if we're close, why not? And as well, when we're back, like the races of, so this is why I'm running now. Yeah, oh good lord. I had that too growing up. I take the train for a day and have to see my mom and sister. Oh, Blue! I wrote your name. Thank you so much. Thank you. So yeah, now it's everything. It's easy. We have phone. We can schedule. We can do that. We can call Uber. We can call Pizza Home. But I'm talking about this because today I saw my mom, and I saw her behaving with Vladuts in such a different way that she used to be with us. Like, my mom is changed, legit. I know that grandparents are treating their grandkids totally different, and they have a totally different relationship that how they used to have it with their own kids. Sorry, I need some water. But she's so different. Like, she's so different. Thank you so much. Thank you, Anonymous. Yeah. Yeah. Wormy couldn't get my wallet fast enough because grandparents can send the kids home, and at the end of the day, yeah. And my grandma is still alive, and Vladut is two. My grandma is 90. I haven't saw my grandma smiling, laughing this much all my life. I haven't saw her like she is now. Like Vladuz just made her live again in a way that she hasn't lived her whole life. Like, she's looking happy. She's looking, yeah, my mom as well. They look at Vladuz with some love in their eyes. Yeah, uh, they raised you. You grew up with your grandparents. They raised you. I feel it's good to grow up with them. They teach you a different way than your parents do. Yeah, true. It is true. It is true. And Vladut is so sweet with my mom. Like, okay, I have lemon. Gee, I only rode the train to get to a Cubs game at Wrigley Field, not to visit relatives. Yeah, we used to do that. We used to go to Bucharest to visit my aunt and my cousins, and they used to come to us as well. It was like last time I went to a Cubs game, living in Chicago, they almost taped me to a pole. I was wearing my Tiger stuff. Oh my goodness. I was in Winnipeg to one of the hockey games, and in the between the games they have these things, fun things with the public, you know. And one time they were saying something about the some people are at the wrong game because they were wearing a different t-shirt from a team across the country. Like, had totally nothing to do with the two teams that were playing that day. So it's like they're lost in space. I'd wear my Red Wing stuff there. Almost a fight on the side there. Oh my goodness. Oh, nice. Smells really good. This smells really good. 1 minute and it's done. I'm gonna stop this. Ooh, that smells so good. Like, I will need to take it out. See? Finished. And people would post that it's my birthday, and if I would have knew that that's the custom, I would have made a poster and said it's my first game.
Get in my belly!
Smells really nice, but this side I don't like a bit, is kind of collapsed, so I might take a spoon or something. You think I'm gonna mess it up? Just to, oh, okay, I shouldn't have done that, maybe. Maybe, okay, I can do it. Just to define a bit better the base, you know, here. And I press and collapse, like, what? No, it's good. Everything is okay. Look here. You cannot see exactly. See? Perfect. I'm gonna let it cool down. That's a good sign of respecting a city. Okay, super nice. Buzzing, what you cooking today? Guys, this smells so good, so good. We need to let it cool down here. I missed you. I'm chatty today. Do you notice? I'm really chatty today, chatty catty. But yeah. I talked with my mom and my sister, but yeah, I missed you yesterday. I can see a difference when I'm not streaming one day at a time, like more talkative. Okay, we're doing this and I'm changing some stuff. I'm gonna add a bit of vanilla to this too. Instead of cream cheese, I'm gonna use mascarpone. We used before mascarpone here. It's written like this. This is like an Italian cheese that is not salty at all. You can use cream cheese. This is different. This is tasting exactly like whipped cream, but it's a cheese. So it doesn't have salt. We use this type of cheese when we're making tiramisu. And it's super, super, super fluffy and yummy. And sweet condensed milk, lemon juice, and I'm gonna add vanilla too. I was weird when I grew up in Detroit. We still had mafiosos and they taught respect to kids. It was a different time. Yeah, we have probably those people these days too. Probably they just have different names. You feel like a lot changed in the time you grew up from then to now? You live in the same place as you grew up, or you moved? Because maybe if you moved, you're now in a different environment, different. No, you didn't move, so yeah, maybe they just have different names. I live in a new state, but even where I grew up is different. It is normal to change, you know. Things are evolving, and it is normal for things to change and not stay the same. I told you today when I went to church, I felt like the church was so tiny. I used to grow up and go there not every week, but 2 weeks. You know, every 2 weeks I would have go to church or so, and the church used to feel like giant, immense, super, super big. And today when I went there, felt so tiny. So we change. It's normal that everyone else around us to change and be different, evolve, or you know, not that much, but things change. Yeah. The games I went at Wrigley generally saved the stuff for the opposing team. I remember a Mets game. Every time Darius Strawberry was at bat, there was a defensive chant of "They're real, they're real." 2 times in court and weekend in jail changed me a lot. Got rid of all my friends and moved on. Good thing, good thing. Hazel. And now you're here in the kitchen, and guess what? We are making lemon pie. Are you ready for that? And I'm gonna use 250 grams of this mascarpone cheese at room temperature, the same sweet condensed milk. I have a can, 397 grams at room temperature, lemon juice. How much of this I'm gonna use? Like 118 milliliters of fresh squeezed lemon juice, and I will add some vanilla extract. But you guys finish a 5 right when we all drank. When it was over, made by half, I wish self proud to be a chef there. The games that I've been in Winnipeg are really different than soccer games here. Um, you have food, you have like how to say, the games there are people don't go there just for the game. Two teams are for the, for two together are playing, one will win or will be equal, and people are just going there for that because they cheer for one or the other team. No. In Canada and USA, people are going to games, whatever games, football or hockey or whatever, because it's a show that they put up there. I mentioned food, and the interaction with the public is different, and here no. I don't think here I will have the courage to take a kid like Vloduts, or even older than Vloduts, like 5, 6, 10 years old. I don't think I will take a kid to a soccer game. Here they're bad, like really bad language. We don't sell food like you have, was like a feast over there. You didn't knew what to choose, and yeah, we don't have that. But is the language? Woo-hoo. um, the games I went, oh, I read that. They're real, nothing bad, just always with the wrong crowd. Imagine hearing 36,000 people chanting your name and is not so friendly manner. I played hockey at the University of Michigan. That was when it was finally in Ohio. I go to games just to see the game. I don't care who wins, but I do cheer for the home team to blend in. But damn, you never felt more alive. It was magical, I can imagine. I have been to sports events where it felt tribal. Oh my goodness, here is like. And we have a few football teams like Bucharest, that is one city, I think has 3 teams of soccer. They have Dynamo, they have Rapid, and they have Steaua Bucharest. So 3 teams, rivals. And oh, good lord, when any of these 3 teams are meeting in a game, it's with lots of. It's nothing about food. Just liquids and lots of. It's a spiritual journey and many people all together for the love of a sport. I don't know here with soccer. They're really, really rowdy, like rowdy. I will not take my kid. My dad used to take my sister to soccer games around here, but not to those 3 big teams that were like, yeah, maybe more like local teams, where it's more like about sport and not just the money, because in soccer in Europe it's money. Ka-ching, ka-ching. I'm actually on the list for your AA team called the South Bend Cubs. Okay, I told you about ingredients. I told you 250, 397, 118 milliliters, and vanilla extract. I'm gonna use these. Should I use ruby? What do you think? I should use ruby, yeah. Let's use ruby. I clean this up with. Ba, 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 da. Yeah, my dad wanted a boy, and didn't have. So he treated my sister like one. He used to take my sister to soccer games and everywhere. Football soccer in Europe is insane. I remember going from the harbor in Naples, Italy, to NATO base. There was a home match. The area around the stadium was so crowded, we had to take a detour. Yeah, and police and ooh, all Europe is like that. Really passionate people about, and they care about their teams. I never seen a soccer match, not a proper one. Oh, good lord. We love soccer here. I don't understand the rules of the football. I've been to one game and John explained me guidelines. I understand, but I don't, know the rules like I know them for soccer. So but was fun to go to one, and I love the atmospheres. I love the public. I love the show. I loved how they interact with the public. It was really, really nice, and no fights. Everyone was having fun, just having fun. I know in high school I hated soccer. So much running. What? Running is good. And for the money that they have, at least they should run. Like in soccer, it's a lot about money, like really big money. So at least they should do beside the acting classes that they take. I'm 6'3", 220 pounds. I don't run. I hit. Okay. I feel like in soccer they just fake it a lot, and this is why I say this. I truly believe that they take acting classes. I don't know if you know about Neymar and lots of others like him, that are, oh my goodness, it's like the end of the world. They just leave themselves after that and cheerful walking around. You end up winning after the game just started. Come on, I don't believe that. You're an athlete. Okay. I'm gonna whisk this up a bit until it's nice and fluffy, and I'm gonna add more. I'm gonna add condensed milk. Oh my goodness, look at this. Guys, who invented sweet condensed milk, I think was a genius. No, there are runners and there are ball players. Yeah, it seems like the stretcher or the sideline was miraculous healing powers. Yeah. I don't run, I sprint. After that, I need a sandwich and a small gray. Oh, come on. Smoking as an athlete? They have those sprays and stuff that they use, but for real, and how they tumbled, and oh my god, like oh. And the other team get a red card or yellow card, and okay, time to to play again. Fake it next time. My job is simple. be a wall, leave those magical flip around moments to the runners. That freaked me up. Like my heart skipped a beat with that. Legit. Culpable. Oh my god. I was like, what is someone here? Good Lord, Culpable, how are you? Like, I don't know, when you have a scare like that, when you feel like the blood is just like. Thank you. Culpable. Some of those guys look like they are ready for last ride until they get carried across the start line. Yeah. Happy Saturday, Yenta. Hello, hello. There are times when things are serious and stuff, but many times I just fake it to get the penalty, you know. I don't know if I told you that I updated my Twitch app, even accidentally, but it was a good accident. I'm getting used to some of the feature that I have changed. Nice. I do all the updates on my phone and stuff, so but I don't watch Twitch on my phone lately, so yeah, but if you fix stuff and updated stuff and you enjoy them, that's a good thing. Okay, let's see this up, and I will have to do lemon juice. I haven't done lemon juice at all. Oh, but I still have cheese that needs to be combined with this. Okay. So make sure to scrape the walls of these. And I have here like a tiny bit of milk, condensed milk that I want to add there. Because this is expensive, I don't want to waste it, you know? I was afraid that they were going to ask me for my password, which I don't remember, and also some of the things will not work. The screen when I watch somebody, some of the things are conveying certain things. Oh, and you don't remember your password? Oh my goodness. But you're lucky if you updated and didn't ask you about password. They didn't. Nice. Guys, and now you have to pray with me, because if there is anything that is scaring me in cooking is the following thing: to add lemon juice over milk. It's scary sometimes. You know what I mean? You know why? Do you feel me? Let me take. You're praying now with me. Thank you. Thank you, Calpable. I have a question for you. What are the words that appear on the side of my screen? I saw mango and I saw something else popping up. Mango? I don't know what mango is. What side of your screen is? Like the left side of your screen? Yeah, I need to clean up the sweet condensed milk from the table because it's gonna be sticky. Upper left corner. If you wanna be in the fro above Ruby, oh, they're not. They're just emotes that are appearing on the screen. Emotes, no. If it's above, oh wait, I don't know. Yeah, let's pop up. I don't know. Take a screenshot and post them. Oh my god, this is nice. Okay. I was talking about the sounds that get played with Blurb. Yeah, maybe that one too. No idea. Take a screenshot when it's happening and you can post it in Discord, and maybe we can help you like that. I don't know. Maybe, Emil, how's your weather? It's like summer here. I think we skipped through spring pretty fast, and right now I think we are in full summer. Sleepy eye. It had said 18 explicit. It's just the song, the name of the song that is playing probably on stream. Is from soundtrack is the name of the song, I think. If it says 18 explicit, probably is the name of the song and has some words. But the songs that I'm using are from Twitch. The songs playing, yeah. Oh my goodness, look at these. Such a nice lemon. Stockholm, 18 Celsius, Shreveport, 23. Here right now is cloudy, but we had a really hot, humid day and the storm. Right now the sky is like clearing up a bit. Overcast, 20. How is Winnipeg? Who's fast on typing Winnipeg? Guys, we're gonna travel to Winnipeg in a month. Are you ready? Are you ready? Because I am ready, more than ready. Oh. Yeah, it gets hot here in the afternoon. Winnipeg, 19.6 Celsius, really hot. The storm didn't reached Winnipeg yesterday. They had yellow warning for thunders and storm at west of Winnipeg, but and I was afraid that it's gonna hit Winnipeg, but didn't. So I'm measuring here the lemon juice, and I see some, and I need more. Okay, I don't have enough. I see some seeds. Shepherd has, how is port 3? How is port 3? Now that the Twitch app is finally working properly, I'm seeing things that I didn't see before. Don't worry, and if we know and if we can help, ask away. I don't mind. Guys, this is a lot of lemon juice. Okay, 118 grams or milliliters, but I have to scoop up some seeds that I see around here. Still a bit cold. 12 broken clouds, 12, almost 13 Celsius. MM is the weather girl. Yep. this pie is gonna be absolutely delicious. I'm gonna gift it to my mom and grandma because on June 1st is gonna be my mama's birthday, and I bet she's gonna love some of these, some pie. Hi William. One thing that I don't need to know, and somebody tell me I could disable the feature, is knowing how many gift subs and bit a particular person gave. I don't know if you can for channel, I have no idea. Mom's Day in Sweden on 28th, tomorrow. Mom's Day. Okay. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. I live in Minnesota. It comes with the territory. Okay, so now start praying. I'm gonna add lemon juice over this, and this scares me every time I have to add lemon juice over milk for some reason. Our Mother's Day. Okay, I think some magic happened. some sorcery went through combined with some chemical reactions, and this is actually amazing. Look at this. Exactly. I always imagine the milk curling if you pour lemon juice in it. True. I imagine that thing too, but no, look here. Look here. Do you see? Actually, this is set now. Was a lot liquider before I added the lemon juice. Oh my goodness. Magic. Magic here in this bowl. The prayers paid off. I have a tiny bit left and I will add it all. Legit, the magic paid off. Lemon pudding. Good Lord, this is gonna be so good. Like so good. Lovely. Okay. It's 8 a.m. on Saturday morning. Good morning. Morning. Wakey, wakey. And I'm so yellow? I don't think it's that yellow. I don't think it's that yellow in real life, to be honest. I think it looks more yellow in this camera than it's not that yellow. If I miss stuff, looks yellow. Good morning, time to run. Here's our shoes, now run. Hi Sahina, I'm gonna go for a run tomorrow morning. I haven't went today, but tomorrow morning. It is more on the sweeter side or sour. I cannot have things that have a lot of acid. No, this is sweet. This is sweet and lemony. Oh, I mean has lemon juice in. I don't know. It has lemon, yeah. Looks yellow in the small windows, looks white in the main. Yeah, I should show you here. This. See? Okay, now we put this in here. I was swallowing like because I thought about lemon and condensed milk and the mascarpone cheese, and I was like I was drooling. Like legit, I was drooling. Oh my goodness. And I don't want to waste any drop of this because it's gonna be super yummy. And I want to use this knife because it has like some. I need to recover a favorite recipe using basically the same ingredient as this one, but use whipped cream, and we use it to froze the layer angel food cake. It's a great dessert for summer. I have list the recipe. Oh, you lost the recipe? Oh no, maybe you can find it so we can make it. Oh my god, guys, this chilled from the fridge is gonna be like ice cream, and with those caramel crackers that I used, legit, you have to promise that you buy the crackers, the Biscoff crackers. You need to try these. You need to try. I posted pictures with these before in Discord. You need this. You need. It has zest in it also. My sister will have it also. I've been in the family for years. You need to ask your sister. Ask your sister for a recipe. I want to make it. Maybe I can make it in Canada when I'm going to be there for the family. Oh my God. Okay, now I'm going to put this in the fridge. Oh, good Lord. Oh, good Lord. Oh, good Lord. Oh, where in the fridge you want me to put this now? I should take the other cake so I can make some whipped cream. And I'm gonna move it on a plate and okay, we change things up a bit. I will put this in the fridge, okay? Let me see. What? Let's see. Do I have lemons? Yes. Do I have cream cheese? Yes. Do I have sweetened condensed milk? Yes. Do I have graham crackers? Yes. Do I have butter? Yes. I wonder what can be made with those blue. Super, super good. You have to make these. I'm gonna pray for the moment when you pour the lemon juice in the cream cheese mixture. Oh my God, so good. I didn't use cream cheese, I used mascarpone, but still, you can totally use cream cheese. Oh my God, look at this. You have to make this so good. Yes. Yes, this is one of those desserts that you have to make it not just once. Not just once. Legit so good. And good Lord, lemon juice on me is like trigger, drooling trigger. Dips on the ball. I already cleaned that one. God, so good. I'll take the spatula. Too late. You know what the hard rockers will tell you if they got this from you? What? Weather Wodonga, 8 Celsius. Oh my god. My goodness. Okay, I need to have some water because that lemon juice is like, and the creaminess of the mascarpone and that condensed milk is like, oh my goodness Lord. So good. The last batch of kombucha that I flavored and that I had problems with no fizziness, I think something was wrong. You know what I use on that? I use pineapple as always. I use grapes, I think, as always. Yeah, grapes. And I bought some orange juice freshly squeezed. I think something was wrong with that juice because it still doesn't have any fizziness. Even if I added a few grains of sugar after days, if something is off with that. I drink it like that you know, but something was wrong with that orange juice. So I tasted today the one from the jar. Oh my god, it's so good. Needs a bit more time because it's, I think so, for real, Blue. Like nothing is in the bottle. Usually when I turn a bit the bottle in the first day, I see bubbles. Nothing in that. Like no, none of the bottles on which I used. It's so crazy. And I didn't, was, but I bought that juice. I didn't squeeze it myself. So that was off. Something, I didn't taste it. So that was something off over there. It's something they spray the fruits with, probably to make them last. Yeah, probably. I don't know. Something was the fruits. They made the juice of. Yeah. Because I used pineapple, I used the grapes, and the only thing that I changed was that juice, and yeah, something was really off. So I'm super excited about this one. But guys, kombucha, the good one, is absolutely delicious to drink it without even fruits, just from that jar. Is absolutely delicious, like so good. I will let it ferment for a few more days because it's too sweet now to use, but I'm not gonna get that juice anymore. I was happy because that juice was on sale, half price off. But that half price, actually, probably the quality or something was really bad. Yeah, I remember was half price off. I wonder if there was some kind of preservative in the bottle. I wonder sometimes, even when it says 100% juice, if they, yeah, it says 100% juice and no, like how you say, no, like that fast heating that they do to kill bacteria and stuff. So no pasteurizing. But yeah, I don't. I will next time. I'm just gonna buy fruits and just squeeze them myself. And yeah, true. No, that juice was because I tried to figure out what I did differently, and this hasn't happened to me in a long time. And my kombucha was really active, and yeah, it was really weird. Pasteurization. Yes. Yeah. Hi, Mircha. Hello. How are you? Nice to have you here. Back after 5 ads. Thank you so much, Enta, for watching ads. Guys, ads are helping us here. So thank you so much for stay here, watching ads. I'm watching ads when I'm watching other streamers. Okay. It's just another form of support. So thank you so much. I'm watching them no matter how many there are, 1 or 5. I'm just there and watch them and come back after like any other human being, you know? Okay, thanks for asking. How are you? I'm good, thank you. Baking, caking. What? Who's? Ah! Hi, Cascot! Victory Screech! Happy Saturday! Hello! It's not the fact of the ads, it's how many different channels have to show a particular number of ads or none. Oh, it is what it is, Yenta. We have it said. I don't have it set myself. I don't set the number of ads myself, Yenta. So we don't do that ourselves, streamers. Happy Saturday! Thank you! Well, watching is free, so it's good. Okay, now the tricky part is how in the world am I gonna move this on the plate? How? How in the world? Casco, we did your weather. We saw that you have 13 Celsius. How are you doing today? Busy schedule? Okay, I'm trying to move this on the plate. And I'm moving it with the paper, and I'm gonna remove the paper somehow. Get in here. Okay, did it, see? Did it! Get those turkeys! So much rain this morning. Oh, we had like storming rain here, but it's summer, so. And now you have sunny weather. Now the sun came up there. Cause God, we talked about everything, like everything here. You sure you're not in Scotland? You sure you don't want to take a DNA test? Because I truly believe that you might have some Romanian blood DNA through your veins. Sunny next week, yay! That was easy. I was expecting a catastrophe. Guys, legit, we are watching movies or TV shows, comedies and stuff like that, and sometimes I see characters and just say, that's you, that's totally you, you will do something like that. Sometimes I have these moments in my life that are kind of too often sometimes. When in one single second, like 1 second, things can go from okay to totally wrong, disaster, catastrophe, the world is ending. like that moment with kombucha, I redo that second moment in my head, and I saw the clip as well, and I keep thinking, if I wouldn't have squeezed that hard the bag around the neck of the bottle, maybe wouldn't have splashed that bad on the wall and would have been more on the table. Like that thing can just go in my mind. That second, I got so scared and I squeezed more the bag around the bottle neck, and that created more pressure, and that made kombucha to go on the wall. If I would have done differently, just 1 second, my life would have been changed. Less things to worry about, less things to clean, 1 second. So, Cascade, you missed when I scared the life out of Donna earlier. But I can confirm. There are a clip of it. What? You made a clip? Like 1 second, friends, 1 second. I don't know how things can go that wrong. And it's not the only moment, Like sometimes I'm just taking the really wrong decision or approach, like how I fell and my leg hurt for so long, and even now my ankle is hurting. In a certain point, it's still hurting. 1 second, if I wouldn't have done that, if I would have thought more, if you sure did. When you use good, when you use God and many names in a sentence, I sure make a clip of it. Oh, I was struggling to read that. You remember the one bad opening, but forget the 100 successful openings? Yeah, but that bad one just made the walls and the ceiling look like murder scene here. And I remember the yummy taste of the other 100 bottles that we opened, and they were super yummy and delicious. But that wrong one that killed the walls, and see, the other 100 bottles didn't let the print anywhere. But that one, just that one single one from 100, made the impression of a lifetime. That one will not be forgotten. You know, 100 people go to audition, but just one takes the role. So it's exactly like this kombucha, like um, guys, what you eating today? No one is telling mom what you eating today? What? Have a vote proof. I have happened twice. Once when John was there as well. Yeah, happened with him too. Few times. Once happened in twice, 3 times in the balcony. Yeah, we have many other, but those ones were easier to clean up. This one was this one took the Oscar. Welcome back. I just had sausage rolls and potato wedges. Ooh, super yum. Yesterday, because everyone on Thursday stream talked about mashed potato, mashed potato, and all of that. Yesterday, I went and got myself mashed potato, and it was so good. And I still have some, so I can eat after the stream. Hella, hello, hello. Thanks so much. Let's do this. Thank you so much. Thank you. So I went and got myself mashed potato with some rotisserie chicken, and today I went and met my family, and my mom gave me pilaf. I already ate some pilaf with my mom. Gave me pilaf with a pork steak, already cooked. So I have food. This is why I'm not making any food today, because I want to eat those. I don't want to waste them. So, yeah. Hella, how are you? Where are you traveling this summer? Where are you going? Whipping cream. I want to whip some cream to put on top of these. And I'm gonna use like about 250 milliliters, and it's one that it's already sweetened. Hella, where are you going? Where are you vacationing this summer? Usually you go somewhere. Having bread And water today? What? What's going on, Blue? You're fasting over there? What? Or you keep yourself with hunger because you're invited somewhere and you want to keep room for surprise, travel plans till fall. Gonna do some camping. Nice. I'm gonna travel in a month to Canada, and I'm gonna stay one day in Copenhagen, and that is freaking me out, but I'm gonna make homemade baked beans. Hella, tell me about your cast iron pan. Where your cast iron pan lives now. Baked beans, super yummy. I did a Mexican spice mix thingy. I sent you today. Oh, nice. I have those too. I didn't make them. I made only the Hawaiian one. That pan is in my camping gear? What? Cascard! He's a mushroom! Ah, so cute! Oh, yeah! We have 2 mushrooms? Who's there? I don't see that good. Who's in the mushroom team? Carl Scott and Blue or something? I don't see, guys. Who's in the mushroom team? Cake. The baked beans. Welcome to the front row. Now we can throw things. And I know this is super loud, so I'm gonna stop the sound on me. Yes, I'm gonna go to Canada in the summer for the first time, and I'm super excited. Like super excited in 1 month. And I'm gonna have a layover, three layovers I'm gonna have. 3, 4? 4 layovers. 4 layovers. Yeah, I'm super excited. Soak the beans overnight, wash and drain, add salt and pepper, chopped bacon, chopped onion, ketchup or catsup? What is catsup? Molasses, brown sugar, mustard, cook with slightly cracked lid slowly. Whispers heavy on the bacon. Yeah, they add molasses. I don't do it with molasses. Okay, I'm gonna how to do this. Oh, ketchup with ketchup. It's a delicious addition like Boston baked beans. We'll try that. Try it. We actually don't have molasses here, so this is why I don't use it much. I'm trying to figure out how to do this. Hi Ryan, hello. Why do they have two names for the same item? Where's Milky? On the couch. Milky is on the couch. Let me see what other piping tips do I have. Guys, I haven't ate that noodle pot in days. I try to stay away. And I haven't ate those in days now.
Don't forget your surfboard.
Don't forget your surfboard. Some use sorghum instead of molasses, but I like black strap molasses flavor. Thank you. I don't know what to do here. I'm just gonna do something. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Sorghum. Huh? Thank you. Surf Saskatoon. But for real, I started placing things in my backpack so I don't forget. You know, I started doing that. Is that a picture of John dancing in the wolf costume? I'm super excited. I cannot wait to go. I cannot wait to go. How long are my layovers? One of them is gonna be overnight, like a full day in Copenhagen. Another one is gonna be like an hour. Another one is gonna be like I'm landing today to the airport and my flight is next morning, but I will have things to do in the meantime. I'm gonna have to change a few buses to reach the new airport because I'm gonna land to an airport. I will have to take a few buses so I can go to the next one to take the plane in the morning. So yeah, I have Copenhagen, scatter clouds, 16 Celsius. I will take that plate that is turning because it's easier to move around stuff, you know. Catsup, ketchup, lunch and dinner, supper, biscuit, cookie, tomato, tomato, potato. True. Like this. No, I'm gonna sleep only in Copenhagen, and the rest, no, I'm gonna sleep in the plane. And if I'm gonna travel from one airport to another, I don't know if I have time to, or how long the bus trip is, so I can sleep, or yeah, I will see there. Guys, what do you think? This looks nice, but I want to go over a bit because I put whipped cream in here, so we can. Like a very long trip, yeah. But I'm gonna enjoy. In Copenhagen, I'm planning to stream, uh, and enjoy the day over there. I never been. Will be interesting to spend the day with you, and for the rest, I'm just gonna, yeah, I'm gonna be in Discord talking to you, and if I can, I will post pictures. Oh my goodness, this looks super nice, guys. Do you see? And I don't know if I still have whipped cream here, so I'm gonna save this for the lemon cake to decorate that with. That looks super nice. I'm gonna put this here, and wanna see if I still have strawberries that I can use to decorate these. I start out trying to make Cascot is tasting this. I start out trying to make a fancy looking whipped cream design on top of a cake, but it winds up looking like a snowy front yard after neighborhood kids were done playing. Ooh, okay. Okay. This has his mind on its own, so yeah. Sorghum syrup or sorghum molasses, as it's often called, it's an elixir made directly from the process of extracting and then heating the juice from sorghum cane. But you can buy this from the store. I haven't saw it, or maybe I didn't know to look for. Okay, I will cut some of these strawberries and we're gonna place them on the cake. They lasted longer if I kept them in the fridge. I have a plant outside that smells like lemon, and is not lemon plant. I don't know the name of it, but I always use it for when I'm taking pictures on the cake or something. I put, like a tiny leaf from that plant. Smells like lemon. Let me see if I can find, because I think I had on the pot when I bought it, said about it. I found it. Oh, it's giving me some recipes. Let me see if I can find it in English. Oh, actually makes flour. I didn't know this. It's actually from the mint family, from Lamisea mint. Okay, can you give me in English? Oh, they are different. So I have this one. I found, and maybe you can translate or find the translation for it. So I have this plant and I use it for when I'm taking pictures. If you take one leaf and rub it a bit, bruise it a bit, smells like lemon, and I love it. Right now we have elderberry flowers blooming. We have honeysuckle plant blooming, and also jasmine. It smells so nice, especially after the rain. What am I trying to do here? So blue, doesn't matter how the cake fancy looks like. I'm sure people appreciate the taste, and the effort, and that's the most important thing. Will taste super, super yummy. Yes, we have rhubarb in Romania, but not everywhere. In my part of Romania, is not that uh, you don't see it here. We actually don't. My family never use rhubarb to make anything. I see it now sometimes in stores. It's delicious. Delicious. It's delicious. It's delicious. Looks delicious. It is used mostly in the west part of Romania and southwest part. Not that much here. Probably more on the part where our German communities, they use it more than we use it here in this part of Romania. Yeah. When I'm gonna see it next to store, I'm buying it. I wanna make with it the pie. Yeah. Loves rhubarb. It's delicious. Thank you so much. It's delicious. Okay, let's put some strawberries over these now. In my part of Romania, we have a lot of Greek influence in our cooking and Turkish influence in our cooking, in our cuisine. So not that much with rhubarb. I don't know if rhubarb is in Turkey or Greece. I haven't saw any desserts like that yeah. And let me cut a few leaves of that plant that smells like grass. I have it here on my balcony. This plant, it's reminding me of my childhood at my great grandma house. She used to have these, and back in days people didn't had perfumes like we have today, and she used to in the morning when we're going to church, if it was summer and we were going to church, she used to take one of these leaves, bruise it and rub it, on here and smell nice. Or use them when they used to make soap. Yeah, I remember when they used to make soap. Oh, I have to. Like this. If you bruise this, oh my God, smells like lemon, like just like lemon. This is lemon. Smells like lemon, like citrus. Okay, I think 3 leaves are just perfect for the cake. Guys, these cakes looks like from a magazine, legit. Am I right? Looks like came out from a magazine. I'm gonna take pictures of these tonight and tonight after the stream, so I can call my sister to come pick it up and feed the dudes with it. Because I don't know where to put it in the fridge. Doesn't have room anymore. I have mushrooms. I have, yeah. Okay, here. Okay, stays there. Oh my God! Thank you so much, MM. Uncle Jeff, hello. Oh my goodness, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Canada, here I come. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, I'll put this here. It's really easy to decorate a cake with a turning table like this. Then if you will do it with on table. Canada! Surf's up! Guys, do you see what I have here? Any food you're looking forward to eat in Canada? I have one thing, but I don't dare to say it. I have one thing, I don't dare to say it. Can you guess? It's something that we ate before in Canada. Hi Cipriga, hello, how are you? I gotta run. If you don't catch it before you leave for Canada, have a safe trip. Hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. You too, Hela. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yesterday I bought 1/4 of a watermelon and it was so good. So I had to get more. I really love this. So this one was 17.75, 18 lei. How much is 18 lei? $3 and a bit, and has 3 kilograms, 562 grams. So 3 kilograms, how much is that? 7 pounds for $3? What do you think? Is good? But it's super yummy. Okay, I'm gonna not eat the zest, but still good. Will you make a sheet cake? Uh, I want to cut these so I can eat it. I almost bought watermelon today at the grocery store. I wasn't, sure if they're good or bad. And I saw people buying them. And I asked a few people, hey, did you bought before how it was? And said, oh, I haven't bought. I just took it today for the first time. So yesterday I just risked it. I said, okay, I want to see how it is. And it's good. And I want to cut it and store it in one of these. I cannot reach, so I will use these. Come on, get up here. How? I cannot pick that up because I am too tiny. Maybe with a knife. Okay, that solve it. And I'm not gonna spin it around or anything like that, but what I love about this thing has this basket, and the juices from the watermelon can drip in here, and it's not I'm really old, like 1,000 years old. I'm gonna give it a wash because I haven't used this in a while. I know it had a lid, but yeah. Okay, do that. And like this. And because I kept it with that lid, sometimes plastic can, so better to just rinse it a bit. And super nice to use it for watermelon. Let me see. What? Oh my goodness, that's sassy answer. I wonder what happened when I changed that, something must have happened because I'm sassy. Some people do pickle watermelon rind. I have never had any. We do that here. Probably tastes like pickling liquid used. It tastes somewhere like pickled cucumbers, like that. There's a lot of finger wagging. It's really good, yeah. Something must have happened that I changed that. Guys, don't let age define you and what you're doing, and just enjoy life, live fully. Yeah, we pickle here watermelon, we pickle cauliflower, and it's absolutely delicious. Green tomatoes, unripe tomatoes, corn. What else we do? So many things. Oh yeah, the pickle jars here is like a work of art, carrots, grapes, so many things, yeah. The cucumbers that are too large for slicing are also used for pickling. Yeah, we do that too. They're called slip downs. Pickled greens and yellow beans are delicious. Yeah, we do that here too. Yeah. Okay, let's do this. The guy actually called me from the store and said, I have big watermelons, like over 7 kilograms, big ones. Do you still want one? And I said, no, no, just give me half. Usually they don't call, but he called, so really nice. I think he called because the delivery guys are complaining if the order is too heavy. But guys, this is super. I don't know if you see. Do you see that's like sugar? That's like sugar, crystallized sugar. Like, do you see? Oh, good Lord. And I have cheese in brine. And I'm gonna eat with watermelon and bread because that's how we eat watermelon here. Cascode, you need to buy feta and eat with watermelon and bread. Ooh, 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 ooh. You need to. I have a bit of leftover feta, but I got more cheese. Pickled boiled eggs, pig feet, pig ear, pig snouts. I see that in some stores here. That's what we don't do here. We don't pickle eggs and we don't pickle pig part stuff. No, we don't. Do you have one of those meat cleavers, like those ones that you have like this, that is like a half moon, and you do like this? No, I don't have. No, only this knife, and almost drop it and chop the toe or something. Who knows? Maybe you don't need a bigger knife. Yeah, I think I need my fingers and toes more. Okay, and Cadiz and Cadiz. Do you eat watermelon with seeds, or you spit them up or something? I eat them with everything. And I used to use the rind of watermelon for juicing when I used to have a juicer. Yeah, I don't have anymore. But I used to juice it up. If I buy them, I get the seedless ones. Oh, thanks for the follow, Anthony. Hello, happy Saturday. I love watermelon, and I'm planning this month before I go to Canada to eat as much as possible. Like, I love watermelon. But I don't like to keep them, store them in the fridge because they have a lot of juice, and if you store them with that juice all over, they're gonna go bad fast. So this way, every day I can lift the basket and drain the liquid that comes off of it. How do they grow seedless? Well, that's a, magic thing. They're genetically modified or something. Am I right? I don't mind. I eat them with everything. I never buy a full or half. I get the jars of pre-cut since I'm slow at eating and the fruits always rot on me. Oh my goodness. I bought yesterday 1/4 of one of these and I ate it until today, and I don't know how. We will see. Ask me tomorrow if I still have watermelon and I will honestly answer. Okay? Those pre-cut things are a lot more expensive. I remember from Canada when I was in winter, they used to have them, but they are so expensive. Ask myself that question every time I see the package seedless watermelon, and there exist seedless grapes as well. I saw them, they come from Spain. Me and my siblings and cousins will always spit watermelons on each other. It's pale. It's just the light. Let me show it to you closer. It's just the light that probably is washing out stuff, but see, it's not pale. It's just super super ripe, and you see the sugar in there. That's like sugar, crystallized sugar. I pay $5 for a plastic jar or mixed fruits, enough for 3 days. Really? Oh my goodness. So I have here 7 pounds of watermelon, and I'm afraid tomorrow is gonna be gone. Especially if you combine it with cheese like the one that we have in brine. Oh. It's just the colors of the camera, yeah. Technology has its limits. We cannot. Whatever camera is never gonna be like real life. Watermelon is wicked good for summer since it has so much water in, makes my outside sun work tasty. Yeah, keep it in the fridge cold, and when you come from outside super hot, this is a really yummy snack. Like really yummy snack. Just remember the Monaco F1 Grand Prix qualifying was today. Miss it? What? No, I wanted to ask you about that. If I would have asked you earlier, I would have remembered you. What? Crossed my mind. Like legit crossed my mind to ask you. Watermelon infused with vodka. Yes, I think you can cut them, scoop up the inside, and pour different alcohol things, and yeah, make like a refreshing drink with watermelon. It's true, you can do that. But in the summer, kombucha is better than alcohol, That's a lot. 7 pounds. Whoa, 7 pounds I got here. Well, I'm gonna throw away the rind. I don't know how much this is. I can wait to see. Okay. I will have to eat some of these so I can put the lid. Good reason, right? Okay. Let's see how much rind we have here. Right? Let me drain some of these juices here. Like that. Or maybe I can use one of these to place it on my scale. And we can put these. Okay, that one. Oh, come on. I dripped water on the scale and just closed down. Okay. 245. This is pretty heavy. 597. 1 kilogram 74. 1 kilogram 562. So 3 pounds and a bit is just rind, and the rest 3 pounds good to eat. This is one of the reason I used to juice this. This one has lots of nutrients, lots of flavor, lots of water, and if you have a juicer you can use this up to, you know, not waste, and it's pretty heavy. I watched some of the practice yesterday. One of the cars smacked the left side into a barrier. Carbon fiber car body chunks flew all over. So they made the cars now from carbon fiber, really? That means they're really light, like super, super light. Am I right? I hope no one was hurt. Because I heard that now running shoes have carbon fiber plate, so they are really, really light. Wow. Yeah. I feel bad to throw these away, but I cannot do anything with them. If you have, you know, growing plants and stuff, you can compost these, I guess. Okay. So half of the watermelon, it's actually rind. The deer love them here. Oh, you feed the deer? So cute. Nice. Okay. This needs to be washed because that watermelon is super, super sweet. So, whew. Okay. Let's find someone to raid. Friends, I had such a good time with you today. The cakes, both of them turned out amazing. The lemon pie, it's gonna be a hit in my family for sure. Thank you, MM, for sharing that. And the other cake with strawberries and coconut, oh my goodness, I'm gonna take pictures and post them in Discord. And yeah, if you have more recipes that you think we will love them, share them. I would love to make them while I'm here for my family, but we're gonna make a lot more in Canada. But in Canada, some of them we're gonna have to change them up with stevia. The Onden light, the front and rear suspension was destroyed. The wheels were an unnatural angle for sure. It was fun. Thanks for the stream. Thanks so much. Thank you so much for being here. And guys, watch
Get
Silo.
in my belly!
Get in my belly black. Watch Silo. 5th episode came up yesterday, or read the books. Pretty, you know, food for thoughts with this, I would say myself. But yeah. Let me see where I can take you, where I can take you, where I can take you. Because I would love more people to watch those so we can. But why? But why? But you know. Mm, where to take you, friends? Where I should take you? Oh my goodness, we're going to Mary's Milk Monster. She's making mochi. Let's go, friends. She's making mochi. What? Bye bye. Put on what? Casco said what? Put where? Put on a deer costume and wanders around US. Can you imagine anything can go wrong? Bye bye. You scare me today, culpable. Okay, let's see. Mochi! Mary is making mochi. Thank you so much for being here. Happy Saturday. Enjoy your weekend. I hope you're going to have lovely weather. Ice cream, watermelon, fresh fruits. Thank you, Blue, Anonymous, Culpable, Cascot, Hela, MM, and to all of you that have been with us in chat or lurking. Thank you so, so much. I really appreciate, and I'm super happy when I'm streaming, so yeah. Thank you so much. I'm gonna see you tomorrow. Eat good, stay safe, find reasons to smile, and thank you so, so much for everything. Thank you, group hug. Let's see mochi. And watermelon. Ooh.